for the District of New Jersey, and afterwards we will turn to the nomination of Regina Rodriguez to be judge for the District of Colorado. I greatly look forward to confirming what will be the first of many judicial appointments during the Biden administration. Later today, the Senate will take a final vote on the U.S. Innovation and Competition Act, paving the way for the largest investment in science and technology in generations. After 3 months of bipartisan negotiations, after hard labor of 6 Senate committees, after considering over 20 amendments from both sides of the floor, we should and we will pass this historic bill today. When all is said and done, the bill will go down as one of the most important things this chamber has done in a very long time, a statement of faith in America's ability to seize the opportunities of the 21st century. The ambitions of this legislation are large, but the premise is simple. If we want American workers and American companies to keep leading the world, the federal government must invest in science, basic research, and innovation, just as we did decades after the Second World War. Technology firms currently make up a quarter of the global stock market. Whoever wins the race to the technologies of the future is going to be the global economic leader, with profound consequences for foreign policy and national security as well. Whoever harnesses the technologies like AI and quantum computing and innovations yet unseen will shape the world in their image. Do we want that image to be a democratic image, small d? Or do we want it to be an authoritarian image, like President Xi would like to impose on the world? Either we can concede the mantle of global leadership to our adversaries, or we can pave the way for another generation of American leadership. That is what this bill is all about. And I look forward to joining my colleagues in finally passing this bill later today. Now, on January 6th, this morning, the Senate Homeland Security and Government Affairs Committee, in partnership with the Rules Committee, released a joint report related to the aspects of the tragedy of January 6th. I particularly salute Chairs Peters and Klobuchar for the good work they have done with their ranking members. The report drew a few notable conclusions, especially with respect to failures in intelligence gathering and communication that took place on and before January the 6th. But just as glaring is what the report didn't consider. Indeed, what was not allowed, it was not allowed to consider. The report did not investigate, report on, or hardly make any reference to the actual cause, the actual impetus for the attack on January the 6th. With the exception of a brief reference to former President Trump's remarks at the Ellipse, Senate Republicans insisted that the report exclude anything having to do with the cause of the insurrection. If anything, the joint report by the Homeland Security and Rules Committees has strengthened the argument for an independent commission on January the 6th. We had a perfect opportunity to establish such a commission at the end of last session, before Republicans mounted a partisan filibuster against it. Despite the fact that the Democrats worked with Republicans for weeks in the House and Senate to construct a commission that was bipartisan, focused, straight down the middle. Despite the fact that Speaker Pelosi acceded to every major request made by House Republicans about the structure of the commission. And despite the fact that here in the Senate, I have supported the changes proposed by my colleague, Senator Collins. As the big lie continues to spread, as faith in our elections continues to decline, it is crucial we establish a trusted, independent record of what transpired on January 6th and what caused it. So I reserve the right to bring legislation for an independent, bipartisan commission to the Senate floor for another vote.